we're going to get into some gold ore that I purchased from Jason at Mount Baker Mining and Metals. Just watched his video he posted today. This is some of the earlier muck from his gold mine, and we're going to unbox it today, take a look. So hopefully a few people jump on, sit back, grab you a cold refreshment, maybe grab you a sandwich, whatever you want to. We'll watch this little bit of this live stream. I'm sure it'll be available to watch after the fact, but we're going to actually look at some of this. There's the Saint. There's Randy Page. Hey guys, what's going on? Got something new and something different for you today. We're going to unbox some gold ore from Jason at Mount Baker's Mining and Metals. And it should be pretty exciting. We'll see. Maybe we'll find a specimen. Who knows? But that's what we're doing right now today. We're getting into this. Let me see. I'm get on my live stream so that I can watch it too. There we go. So I'm clicking on it. Let's see if I can say hello to you gentlemen. Of course, there's always ad. Hello. There we go. So I'm up on there now too. Skip the ad. There we go. But yeah, give me a chance to look at that. I've got everything today from mini mics. Well, more than pay dirt, it's actually gold ore. So it's actually the muck or the material from the gold mine. Oh, this is good. This microscope's working. I've got a little mini microscope. I think we could, well, we might even be able to see some stuff. Let's see. You can see my hand through there. Yeah. You'll see the gold there a little bit. And I got a light switch on here that makes it even brighter. That's like the LED. These are really neat. I need to order some more of these things. I love them. Really neat little mini microscopes. They can go up to, let's see, 60 power. If that tells you something. Currency detecting microscope. Hey, I hope I see lots of gold too. Should be kind of fun, right? But you guys are going to get to see the unboxing right here. Try not to show addresses here, but I'm going to open it up. You can hear me cutting the tape. Cutting the tape here. This box, man, I bet you it weighs over 50 pounds. It's a large flat rate box. Jason at Mount Baker Mining and Metals LLC. He has these on eBay. And I made him an offer and he took a little bit off, which was nice of him. I haven't talked to him personally. Most of the gold prospecting people I have. Let's take a look and see what we got here. There we go. Look at there. You're the first to get to see this. 4 people watching. We might get a lot of people watching this today. Oh, let's check it out. Probably should let me get my tape so I can tape the edge of these boxes down. Or probably best yet, maybe I should just try and pick this bag up. Mrs. EC, oh my goodness. I don't know. That bag's going to handle it. Whoa. Holy cow. I don't know if that was a smart move or not. But, wow. Instead of tearing the bag, let's just see if we can open it so I can tie it back later on. A large garbage bag. I should look, let me see if it says the weight on this. The weight on this, sometimes it'll tell you on the receipt or on the shipping label. I don't think it does. But large flat rate box, which we know the weight can give. I'm curious what the weight is on it. If I don't see anything, sometimes it'll actually tell you the weight on the shipping label, but I don't see anything there. But again, he just put a video out. He's got a new gold mine he's making active. I've always watched his channel. I still love the gold mine myself. Oh wow, another bag inside of a bag. Now we want to hang on to this too, because a lot of times, oh, it's being shipped in one of his sandbags. Yep, I'm gonna save that black bag. Man, that's heavy. Don't you all tell Mrs. ECP. I'll save that dust from that bag. A lot of times that'll have some fine gold in it. But yeah, there's dust right there. Wow, so we got one of his sandbags from the thing. That's pretty neat. So we got, I don't know, looks like maybe half a bag of the gold ore muck from his gold mine. I'm trying to untie it here, not tearing the bag up in case I want it for something later on. I'll be able to retie it, right? But let's see what, let me get my needle nose here. Help me get that untied. I don't know if I'm in the screen or not. There we go. Wow, so we can just work from the top down. Wow, I can tell you one thing I'm gonna need right now. I'm gonna need some water to wash. Yep, here we go. A lot of muck. Let's see what we got here. Let's see if I can just do it this way. We can look at it and grab it as we go. I've got a tray over here to put stuff into. If I get that centered in there for you all to see. Wow. A lot of gold rich ore, hopefully. Got 6 people watching already. I took one of Mrs. ECP's old sheets, set it down on her table here. Oh, let's get some water so we can wash this stuff. Get Mrs. ECP's good Tupperware. So, you guys can hear me. I'm back here in the kitchen. I'm pouring some water into a big Tupperware container. Rinse that out so it's clean. I seen one of my those dog hairs in that water. Probably came from off of me. Alright. So we put some water here to my left. Right here beside you guys. Let's see who all's on here real quick. Gold ore time. So we got Lake House Beach, brother. I haven't seen you in forever, man. Good to see you, brother. Oh, let's see. Hope we see some gold. Had a lot of faith in that bag, yeah. It isn't trash. No, it's not. Kodiak Farms and Bees. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, I think it's every bit of 50 pounds, Lake House Beach. Good to see you, my brother. Long time no see, or no talk. I've still got your cell phone if you ever want to give me a shout. Going to be pretty neat when you scratch that table. Now, this table's got plenty of scratches already on it. I wouldn't, if I thought that was going to be a big problem. Plus, I've got this this sheet like 4 or 5 layers. It is a bag of rocks. Hey, Mashobi, good to see you, brother. When can that load? Must hell of a... We can. That iPad must have a hell of a mic on it. It does have a good mic. This is that big, expensive iPad I went instead of computer. Let's look at this, guys. This looks like some quartz there. Let's rinse it and wash it here. See if we see anything. I might as well get this box back over here to put this on. There we go. And what we're usually looking for is that gold ore that's got the almost like a silvery gray band in it coming through. But a lot of this, we're going to crush it and see. Okay, brother, you lost your channel? Well, send me an email. That's easy enough, and I'll give you my new cell phone number. I hope you and the missus and kids are doing well. I've got 2 grandbabies since you and I talked last. Let me get this out. I'll take the loop to this first, then the microscope. Loop should be able to find it pretty quick. I probably should get my wife's glasses on here. She's got real strong glasses. Oh, but hey, we have some fun. Get a little chit chat going on here. Yeah, my email I think is listed on my channel description there. It hasn't changed. But I'm looking here, looking this rock over. If I see anything, I'll put it on the loop for you all. But right on my back, right out of the gate, I don't see anything. Which this wasn't really a piece I would immediately think would have a lot in it, but you never know. You never know. So I'm just going to set that back in the water and let it soak. Let's see if we can find a piece that might have a little white on it. There's a couple white quartz pieces. Let's wash them. Some of that gray we're looking for. Let's see that one. See, that's just all white. I don't see any of that gray seam in there. But you can still have a speck of gold in there. Yeah, Lake House used to be part of the woodwork here in our coin community. I kind of cross over to coins as well as prospecting, and now as everybody knows too, the honeybees. But yeah, I might make a few live streams. Wife is gone this weekend, so might just go through this a little bit. Don't see anything right off the top edge of that. I looked it over pretty good. You can see that. Hopefully we'll find a little flake of gold or fleck of gold, and I can put it on a microscope. Don't see anything so far. Nice piece of white quartz. I may have to give some of this away on our channel one day. You need an ice cream scoop. I tell you what, I'm probably going to be making pay dirt bags. I did get some really good pay dirt on my last 2 gold mining outings. I may add some of this gold ore into the pay dirt bags too. See, there's some of that gray. That's kind of where a lot of the gold will follow. Let's look at that with the microscope there. Microscope time. That little gray area. I think I see some gold. Really small. Really small. Make sure it's not. Yeah, I can see that at all. And right where that gray seam, there's some little flakes right up in there, right in the middle of the part. With this microscope, it shows up. Remember, it's 60 power, so it's literally some serious flower gold. If I get a good piece, I'll really try and hone in on it for you. I see some. Yep, I've seen some of our first gold, guys. Right here in this little piece of white quartz. Man, it's tiny though. You have to take a 60 power microscope. It's small. So see that little gray line? Now that brown stuff's not it, but there's a little flake. You can probably just about see some right there by my thumb and stuff. But it's really small, the upper little speck there. But I will keep looking. We'll find something. We can find something a little bit bigger. Let's see what everybody's saying. Let's see what everybody's saying. Let's catch up on the chat. You need an ice cream scoop. Those would look sick in a fish tank or something. It would. Speed, do you have all this? You got a lot of stones, my man. Do you crush them with special equipment or it's just a big hammer? You can do both. There's people that crush them with hammers, but I'm looking at buying a rock crusher. And I'm actually going to talk to one of my buddies that's got a really good place. I already talked to him down in North Carolina. And I'm looking at maybe going down there and getting some. I know he's got some really good gold ore down there on one of the creeks. This looks really promising. I want to go look through this. Now see where that mineralization's at. You can really see specks. I like the looks of this piece. We might have a fleck of gold in there. Let's look that over with the microscope some, and then maybe we can get it with the power. It is good to get out in there, guys and gals. Let's see. And I tell you what, this microscope is the bomb. I see some gold. Yay! Wow, I don't think you guys are going to be able to see it though. You know what I need to do is I need the microscope. Yep, got some gold in here. I need the microscope attached to my iPad. That's what I should buy next. That'd be neat. I have to look into that. There I can see the gold, and we can actually look at the gold on the surface of these rocks. This one's got quite a bit. I don't think you guys can see that though. Let's see if you can see it through the microscope. I'll do it double-handed. Let's see. It's getting to become difficult trying to get it down there tight like that. Yeah. Not really working there. How about a loop? Let's try the loop. No, not really bright enough. Need more light. Maybe we find a big piece. But there's definitely some gold ore on this one. You can see little flecks of it. This one's got your first gold ore, and it's right there in that black section. Oh, there, you can just about see a flake there. It's shining. Yeah, I think you can just see it a little bit there. That upper part right there, just a barely little fleck of it. There you go. Hey, we just didn't need to get the microscope part out. But that's a pretty good little piece of specimen gold ore. Yeah, I need better eyes, don't I? Let's see what else is down in here. Let's flush that one off. Okay, I got this water. Ooh, this doesn't look bad, does it? Well, I'd like to see a big piece jump out at me. Let's see a big piece jump out at me. But you know, I don't think he would look through all this bag. I'm sure he just scraped this off the mine floor wall. So I'd say there's some gold. Wow, that looks like a piece right there. Let's have to look, see in the black right there? Let's take a look at that. Oh yeah, we got gold. A lot of it too. Wow. Wow. Jason, you got a hell of a gold mine, brother. Yeah, this would be some good crushing material. You can see the pyrites throughout here. You can see it. Oh yeah, it's got more gold than I realize. This is pretty neat. I wish I had a. Oh, there's gold right there in the seams. Oh yeah, this is awesome. This is awesome, my brothers and sisters. I'm excited. Can you tell? Can you hear it, my voice? I'm gonna have to get on there and order another bag today. Or should I say box? Neat looking stuff. This would be neat to crush. See how much free gold we can get out of it. Wow, there's gold right there. See if you all can see that at all. Right in that black place. Maybe we can get some light. Put that light on there. Oh, let's put the light on there. Let's get some. Yeah, I think you can see a few little flakes there if I can get a good focus. So I use that light from that microscope. Yeah, there's little flakes of gold in there. See if we can find anything bigger. Put my regular glasses back on here. Yeah, good future auction stuff. Man, I'll tell you what, there's a good little bit of gold. You know what I have to do though, Saint, is I need to send a mini microscope with it so you can see. Wow, there's a lot of gold in this one. Wow. It's pretty sweet. This mini microscope, man, it really picks everything up. Looks like there's some silver in there, some magnetite. Yeah, it's running with that grayish seam. But man, there's more gold in here than I realized by far and away. It'd be good crushing material. This is definitely some really rich gold ore. So you guys check out. I'll put a link in the description after the video. His name is Jason at Mount Baker Mining and Metals. I'll try and tag him. I kind of just did this spur of the moment this morning. You know me, I kind of fly by the seat of my pants. But that is one heck of a nice. There, boy, that really shows up good there. You might be able to see a little bit of it. You see a little glimmer. It's in that blackened area. What that spot right down there is, away from the black. Let's look at that one real quick and see if that's not a gold fleck. I'm taking a look at it and see. No, it looks more like a piece of silver or maybe even platinum. Oh, nope, there is a gold flake right in there. I found it. Yep. So, I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Let's see if I can. You can see it with the naked eye, but there's a piece of gold there in the center. I think it just has to hit the light just right. But, yeah, this thing's got quite a bit of gold in it. That's small. There you go. You can see some of it right there. You see that? There's some gold. Can you see it? I bet you people can see that. I'm going to look at it up close here with the microscope. This is pretty neat. Sometimes you see it on the rock, it's hard to get it in the microscope because you got to get it right on that right spot. Pretty neat. Neat stuff. And some of that's galena, some of it's fool's gold from pyrite. You get it under the microscope, you can really tell the difference in what's gold and what's not. Oh, I'd say, Randy, that it's probably, if it's just the gold itself, it's probably closer to 20 or 22, I would think. I don't think there's any, most of the time, you're looking at 18 or above. But, you know, it's just, most of the time, that's, well, that's a good looking specimen there, isn't it? Yeah, when you got to liberate the free gold. And of course, Jason's got the ability to get out the gold that's not even free, the really fine stuff. He's got, you know, is able to smelt a lot of that down. He's got some really good videos. If you get on his channel, make a comment, make sure you tell him ECP sent you. But wow, let me take a look at this under the loop. A lot of. Now remember, we're just looking at what's on the surface. There can be much more gold inside the ore itself that we can't see, right? So that being said, by crushing this and try to liberate as much of it as we can. Now this one's got a lot. I don't see any gold in this one. I see a lot of fool's gold in this one. A lot of the black, but there's not much, if any, gold at all in this one. I would have thought it'd been pretty good, but I think it's maybe that really light gray and the white quartz that's bringing a lot of it further. As I run across a random spot there, I don't see anything off the top of my head there. Just leave that over in the water. Look at this stuff, guys. I got some material right here. All this powdery stuff. We can put it in a pan and pan it. See what free gold might be there. And that's the thing about like the bag and even the plastic bag Jason sent this in. It'd be a really good idea to to wash. There's a nice slab. Let's put that in there. Yeah, everything the dust-wise and everything that can end up with a lot of flour gold. I do have a Miller table. There we go. All this gold quartz, gold ore. Yeah, maybe we'll do like an auction when I do my pay dirt, and we can send some gold ore too. And I'll order me some of those mini microscopes tonight, and that way you can actually look at the gold in there. Obviously, there's a lot more fun. Oh, there's a nice little pocket there. Let's take a lot of times you'll see gold in these little pockets. And take a look at that pocket. See if there's anything down in that pocket. Oh yeah, there's gold in the pocket. Never ceases to amaze me when I see pockets like that, how often they have gold in them, and gold ore. It's usually a place where gold's settled. There's a lot of really neat, like wire gold in here. Really strang at the bottom of it. I can see it. It's wiry. Little bits of wire gold. I wish I could show this to you. I definitely need to get a microscope for this iPad. I'm going to try to figure that out too. This would really, I know for coins it gets almost too much magnification, but I think for gold ore that's not the case. But yeah, this little pocket right here, I'm sure you can't see it, but when you put it under that 60 power microscope and you light it up, you can really see. Well, I think you can see it there. You see it? See where it's starting to glimmer? There's wire gold in the bottom of that. It's really neat. It's really pretty. That'd be a nice piece to auction off for somebody with a mini microscope. Yeah, I think you could see it glimmering there a little bit, but it's really neat because it looks like a splatter, little bits of wire gold spread throughout there. That's awesome. It's the first time I've seen that. And I've looked at a lot of gold ore. Let's get that little white piece in there. Let's see what this has got. This may not have anything. Might have our biggest piece of gold yet. Whoop. Let's see. Need to stop and check the chat. There's some of that gray line. Oh, that doesn't look bad right through there. Be curious to see what that looks like under the microscope. Let me see. Nothing there. Even though that looked very interesting. Let's find that gray line again. Don't see anything in this piece. Nothing I see. There might be something inside of it. Don't see any there. Let's check the old chat. All right. There's Dime Bag. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. If you're not a member, please join. There's Coyote Grad Collectibles. What's up, my brother? Gold in this pocket, says the Saint. I switched to my TV and I can see really good now. Oh, I bet. The bigger the screen, the better. This is definitely something to put on the television. I would say without a doubt. That one looks kind of neat. Let's wash it off. 7 people watching, 2 likes. Y'all mash that like button so it'll let other people know we're on. Pretty pleased with sugar on top. There's a big piece of white quartz. See that silver vein through there? We've definitely already seen gold in here. Now, am I going to get rich or get my money back? Nah, not likely. But it's definitely worth the fun. You know, now Jason's got the ability to really get everything out. We're just hopefully going to try and get some free gold out of this after we crush it down and pan it, run through the miller table or whatnot. Don't see anything off the top. Don't see any old veins I really want to look at there either. It's good I got this new camera though on this new iPad though. It really does show up. When I bet you on the big screen TV it is pretty awesome. I've got really fast internet here. Well, maybe we should check that little brown spot. It's almost a pocket. Let's take a look at that. Nope, nothing in there. Yep, that piece was, I guess, okay, worth looking at. There's a big piece. Let's check out a big piece here. Woo! We'll have to be panning this water out afterwards. You guys can see. Give you a little bit of a look at what I'm doing over here. Oh, this, whoop, don't spill this water. Gee, even at Christmas, that'd be awful. There we go. There's, looks like a good opportunity for some gold ore in that piece. Wow. That's a big piece too. I like to find a really big flake. There's something right there. Let's look right there. Got a black light too that's on this thing. Let's see what was that at again. Right there below that spot. No, no gold. Look, just look kind of shiny. Must just be a piece of mica or something. Next one looks in this darker areas. Looking all over here. Really trying to find something really big that can stick out and you guys can really see. I've seen gold now, but really want to see if I can find something that you guys can see without even a microscope. It'd be really neat. I'll look at that one over a little later. It's just too big a piece. Let's see if we can find something that looks formidable in this bag. Man, there's some big old pieces in there too. Look at that. Holy cow. Ooh, that piece looks really good. Oh, well, the piece that was on it, I should say, looked really good. It just fell into the bag. Let's look at that piece. I'll focus back on the rocks, not this bag. That doesn't look better in there. That might have been the piece I was trying to get to. Just dropping everything. Sometimes the little pieces. Nope, I don't think that was the one I was trying to grab. I don't think that was it. I'll tell you what, we have a lot of fun searching all that stuff. Woo! Could be a lot of streaming, right? Get this where you guys can see this better. It's like you're in a little mini gold mine, huh? It's like a mini gold mine. Look at all that material. Jim Bagwell's on here. He'd probably be getting a big kick out of this. Where's old Daddy Paul at? So we should text him. Let me text him and tell him I'm on. I'm gonna text him, let him know. I text him just to now let him know I'm online. That's funny. Let's see, where's that live chat at? Let's get it back. Dimebag likes it. It is pretty neat, isn't it, brother? I think that's the piece I was just looking at there. Trying to see if we see any physical gold. You think of all that work, how small material that is. And I paid quite a bit for this box. I say quite a bit. I don't know, 50 bucks or more. But it's definitely worth the fun. I have to look and see what I paid for it. I've forgotten already. It's been a week or two. We should do some penny roll hunts. That's not a bad idea, brother. Everything. I'm off all week. You're right. I take that week off, and that's something we have done in the past. Boy, that looks good right there. Wow. That really looks goldy. Which got a lot of that different. Maybe we could find a nice piece of flake gold in there. We're looking for visible physical gold. I've seen it on the microscope, so we know it's in there. But I'd like to find something we don't have to look at with 60 power, right? Daddy Paul! Looks like my brother got my text I just sent. He got something to go back and watch. We're doing an unboxing. I did this spur of the moment, didn't plan it. We've got, I don't know if you watch it, Daddy Paul, or not, but this is a box of gold ore, large flat rate box, probably about 50 pounds. I ordered from Jason at Mount Baker Mining and Metals. And we've been looking at stuff with a mini microscope, 60 power. We've seen quite a bit of gold already. We're trying to find some physical, some gold we can see with the naked eye. You know, I've seen some now with the microscope. Definitely running throughout this gold ore Jason sent. He sells it on eBay. But I think what I'm going to do is, when I find something that has the mini, that you can see with the mini microscope, maybe we'll, like you said, at auctions, we can give some of these away with a mini microscope, right? Add them to the auction pay dirt. I do have some pay dirt coming up, so I don't see any more there. So check out this mini microscope, Daddy Paul. It's there. It's also got a black light setting, 660 power. So it really shows up well. I really love these things. All right, let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Big bag of gold ore. Where do we go? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's find some gold ore. Y'all please mash that like button. 8 people watching, only 4 likes. Hit that like, lets other people know we're on. Maybe we can get about 20 people in here. If you start mashing that like, you probably will. Have some fun together. And we will definitely do maybe an auction. Try to find some physical gold we can just see. Do it maybe an auction here at Thanksgiving with gold pay dirt. Put some gemstones and gold in it. The missus is in Cincinnati with the grandbabies. Grandbaby. One of them. I was trying to get together with my granddaughter today. I was messaging my son this morning. They got pictures at 4, so I don't know if I'll get together with dinner for them or not. Don't see any right off the top. Let's look at it with the microscope a little bit and see if we see anything. We had Lake House Beach in here, Daddy Paul. Seen him forever. See anything there? A lot of gold ore. Oh, see a little gold on the end of this. Right in there with some galena. It's mixed in. I don't think you're going to be able to see it, but this very end, I don't think you'll be able to see it without the microscope. It's very small. Right here in this end, there's some gold. Yeah, it's not really big enough to see with it, but that's there. Let's check this other corner end here. I don't see any gold in that. I see a lot of galena in that one. Oh, nope, there's a speck of gold. There's a little tiny speck right up in it. I can see that very clear. That's definitely gold. I don't think you're going to be able to see it, though. You see what's shining is the galena. Between those two lower pieces of galena, see the top and bottom? There's actually a piece of gold in between those two. I don't think you can see it, though. Man, I wish I could really show it off. That's definitely gold speck. That's one that could go with the microscope right there. I need some of the auction buddies. Yeah, I'd have to start texting them. I didn't text anybody. I just did this. A lot of times I text people before the auctions because I've not been doing auctions routinely, as you all know. It's just life has been kind of crazy, and I haven't had a chance to get out there. It takes a lot for me to find good coins and or even nice, just what I consider stackable coins. I like to collect, really nice condition constitutional silver, as you all know, whether it be quarters or dimes. Either older constitutional or really nice newer constitutional. And I just haven't been out there and about doing it. I'll try and get after it, though. The problem is when you take a break, a lot of people quit following you or looking for you, so I have to kind of let everybody know. But I get one next one. I'll give you guys some notice, maybe put a preview up so people will see it and remember that we're going to go live a certain day. It's just a lot of work, guys and gals. A lot of work for a lot less return than the COVID times. I don't see anything there. Not really looking at it hard on the microscope. Let's look on that black edge right there. A lot of times you'll see where that mineralization's at. It'll flow in there. Nope, in there. I'll stick that back in the water there. Let's look at this. Doesn't look too bad. Let's wash that one off. Hear my water? Yeah, that's got some of that gray area that Jason was talking about. Well, it'd like to be nice to see a big piece of gold just pop out at us, wouldn't it? Now, see, that's really the kind of area it's running. Where you see that gray area going through the white quartz, that's where you're seeing the gold. Even right in through there, see where it's grayed and speckled. This is a really good face to see a piece of gold. Really good face for it. I'm looking for some with the naked eye. That's what we want. Naked eye gold. Come on, naked eye gold. Where you at? See, we don't see any ECP. It's not for the lack of not looking. If you had a piece on there too, it could have gotten knocked off in the travel in the box. It was too far on the outside, it was just barely hanging. Let's take a look at this dark and black areas. Let me tell you if I see any gold in there that's can see with the loop of the microscope. While you guys look at the big bag full of pay dirt, or gold ore, I should say. Okay, look at that gray section. Nothing yet. See some galena. There's a little flake of gold, not much there. That part didn't have a lot more than I thought it would have more than what it did. Just runs in spots. Oh, there's a piece. Yep, I found a piece. That one looks like it's not as pure, though, I will say that. Yep, there's some right there. Away from the black spot. Yep, let's look over here at this. It's like it likes to trickle around through there. in that gray area and the white. Yep, there's some in there. Not as much as the other ones we've looked at already. Let's see what everybody else is saying here for a second. We'll check in every now and then on the chat. Oh, you see some auction buddies. Yeah, they're in here. I guess they got their notification when I popped up. Very white piece. Well, it's got some dark areas too. Well, this might be it. Maybe this is the one. Come on. Oop, is that it, guys? Have we got some naked eye gold? Now, I'll put it on the loop and confirm it. That might be a piece there in that black. I don't know. Doesn't look as gold as I would like it to be. We might be able to put some light on it and see. Well, it might be. Let me look at it under the loop, under the microscope. Be nice, wouldn't it? There's some gold in the black. There's some mica right along with it. But is that particular spot gold? It looks more like, looks like it's gold and mica mixed together. Yeah, I don't know if that's really going to count as a big old fleck of gold. There's a little gold in it. But there's some mica mixed in there with it too. Interesting. Let me check other spots on here. Let's see. Come on. I'm looking. Try not to give you no dead air. So there is a little bit of gold right in the center of that black, but it's mixed in with some mica. I think the mica is what's giving you the fun. You see it right there in the middle? There is some gold mixed in there. There's a little bit of mica. You see it? See if this light helps a little bit too. See, it changes it all together. But yep, there's some gold in there, guys. You can see, oh, that might be a piece right up above it. Let's check that little line above it. Yep, it's mixed in there with mica. A little bit of gold right there in the center, mixed in with some mica. All right, some big old pieces back in there too, isn't there? We've already been on 48 minutes. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, that's where the gold's going to be, Lake House. It's in that golden crumbs. That's exactly where it's going to be, brother. It's going to fall off of these and crushed to pieces, and you know they haven't sifted through the crumbs and dust like that. So that, you know, I could actually run down there right now and get a pan, and we could sift some of that. I could pan some of that out right now. I'll do that maybe I'll do that tonight on a live stream. Pan some of the bottom. Oh, well, that's not a bad looking piece though for some mineralization there. Let's look at that black band there. Remember, there's also silver in here, and you'll see, you know, probably, I don't know, maybe some platinum. I'm not sure about that. Definitely see some stuff that looks like it's silver. Probably some lead, all that good stuff. Yeah, I don't see a lot there. Trying to find some, what do we call it? Plain eyesight gold. Let's look at that big piece there. If it's really big and he sees it right off the bat, he's probably going to keep that to put on his rock saw, right? Well, that's not a bad looking piece to be able to cut. I wouldn't mind having that rock sawed. Wow. Now, I like this. I like this big piece right here. There is no doubt there's some gold in there, whether there's naked eye gold or not, which is what we've been calling it, that we can just see with the naked eye. But I guarantee you it's just too goldy looking type material. This is really some good looking material right here. Just looking for some naked eye gold. Wow. You need something that's a pretty good piece to really stand out. I'm sure he looked this over a little bit. You never know. You never know. You bust that open right in the middle, there could be a big old piece of gold. Be a 1 gram nugget for all we know. It could be a pocket right in the middle of that piece. That's the thing about it, you don't know. You never ever know. Let's take a look at this thing here on the black area. Let's see. Don't see anything yet. Man, it's good looking material though. Should start separating the ones that I see a lot of gold on it with a microscope. There's galena. There's some mica. No gold yet. See a lot of fool's gold on this piece. Nice piece of fool's gold, and gold will run right there with that. But nothing so far here on this piece. Boy, I tell you what, this piece looks good. There's a little pocket. Let's check that pocket out. Nope, nothing in that pocket. Not like that wire gold pocket, man. That was awesome. Oh, there's a little speck of gold right there. Well, that's not much. Big as this rock is, it needs crushed. See if there's anything in there that could be liberated. Yeah, that one's huge, but no cigar. No cigar. Let's see that little white piece. Now you guys, somebody pick out a piece, and let's see if you're luckier than me. Pick out a piece you're looking at in that bag and tell me which one to grab. And I'll check the comments as I'm looking at this one for some. Still looking for naked eye gold. Gold specimen we can see with the naked eye. Maybe we find one with the naked eye that we can see. We'll just auction it off right here. Let's see. Rare one, bottom right with dark sections. Right there? Right there? Is that the one you're talking about? We can check that one. Usually that's more the floor wall. Yep. We can check it. It's usually the ceiling or floor walls, nothing where there's darker pieces. It's solid dark like that, but hey, you never know. It's all from the gold mine. They could all end up there. But your quartzy looking pieces are the ones you see it for the most part. But we'll check her for you. I don't think I've looked at any of the dark ones. There's a pink area there. I wonder what that is. Oh, that's got all kinds of rainbowish colors in there. That's neat looking. Not seen that before. No gold on this one that I can see with the microscope. Definitely needs crushed. See a lot of fool's gold. Let's check out this one from Lake House Beach. Oh, it's got more than just maybe the footwall or the ceiling. Let's see, maybe. Once it end up having the biggest piece, well, there's quartz in there. It's quartzy. Let's see. When you go back and watch his videos, you'll see this is usually what's running from up above. This is right along the edge of the strip. But it shows you the material. This is typically a lot of the floor wall and the ceiling wall. A lot of it, what you'll see, will be the white stuff with a little bit of gray running through it. And sometimes it'll be that orangish yellowish stuff too, which is also quartz. And then you'll see that kind of a gray seam that runs in there. But it shows there's quartz in here. It's definitely material to be crushed. Don't see that. I'll take a look at it real quick with the microscope just to double check. Because you never know. Gold is where you find it. Yeah, there's rules and stuff for a lot of times that more often. See, this just doesn't have the mineralization in this area. Anybody else picking out a spot? Yeah, don't see anything in this one. Let's see. Who else? Bigger one bottom right. Can't wait until you sift through all that dust and crap. Anybody else want to pick one out? The lake house might want to pick another one out. What do you think? What looks good for you? Handful of crumbs. Big giant one up there. There's one there. There's the white ones. Those white ones, if they have gray in them, those are good cans. There's a speck, man. That thing's tiny. There's a little piece. Watch it end up having a piece of gold you can see in it. It can happen. See like where that little gray seam's at right there? Get you a big white piece with that seam like that running through there. That's where the gold line. They do look a lot similar, don't they? Let's look at this little piece here. It's fun though. We're gonna have to head out here to the farm a little bit. We'll go a few, maybe 10 more minutes or so. Let's see if we can, I'm just trying to really, I would love to just find a piece of, look at that one back here, what I called naked eye gold. Oh, that's not a bad looking piece. Now this is not bad looking. It's got some of that gray type material. Got a little bit of almost like a pocket area there. I'm looking. See, that's area right there like that where it's grayish and white that they find it a lot. Here, I'm gonna show you something that we're looking for. See if I've got one of these over here on a specimen on my credenza. Oh, looking for it. There we go. Now, this is what would be nice. So what are you looking for, ECP? Well, something like this would be ideal. What do you think of this? That'd be kind of nice to find, wouldn't it? There you go. There's just some specimen gold. Here's what we're looking for. What do you think? You seen that yet, Daddy Paul? Golden quartz, native golden quartz, Harvard open mine pit, Jamestown, Tuolumne County, California. Here's what we're looking for. That's beyond naked eye gold, isn't it? Crystalline gold. Man, is that pretty or what? So you see it runs right in that white quartz. It's running through little seams. And so you can see it back in these little pocketed areas. See right in that seam on that back side. Be kind of nice. There you go. How's that? So that's what we're looking for. That would be ideal. I think Jason's got any of that kind of stuff in this material. Let's see. Like how you want to pick another piece? See if we can find something back in here. Looks big and white, maybe. Let's go ahead and get a white piece there. Let's see. Nothing looking there. don't know if we're going to be able to find any naked eye gold. Maybe these bigger pieces would be our best bet. Let me grab that big one right there. Oh, yeah. I can get that in the water. Dry this one off. Woo. Now that's a piece of ore. Man, it is heavy too. Wow. See that black section? This is definitely a crusher city in it. Be neat to see a piece of physical gold in it. All those silver nuggets, I still got a couple myself. They're pretty neat. Those crystalline silver nuggets from the Silvercrest mine. I even talked to my buddy out there on that California-Nevada border for a while. I don't know if they've been actually mining that mine at all anymore or not. I'm gonna look this big black section over right here real quick. Smell the dirt on it. Look at these seams up here. Tell you, early on there were some good looking pieces there with a microscope. I've not been able to find those here as of late. I think this is from Washington State. Gold mine from Washington State, if I remember correctly. Just go look up Jason at Mount Baker Mining and Metals. I should probably pull his channel up on my phone. I'm gonna remove my chat and look at it and see. Trying to find some of that. I'm sure I'll eventually find a piece of what we're calling naked eye gold here. These little microscopes, they're neat to keep with you in the field too. Just to see, you know, what you're in and what you're on. It'll let you know real quick. Let me see if I can move some stuff and find something really white. Well, look at the powder. You're right there. Mine and that stuff right there. I can wash my hands off. There's probably gold stuck to my hands on that. That's going to be stuff to pan right there. Crush it more. Get that down real fine. A lot of that's already ready to go through. That's what's nice about getting the muck. There it is dry. Look at the difference now. There it is dry, right? There we're looking. Now let's rinse it. Last one. I've been on for over an hour. We can do this again tonight. Come back. Let's see. Unless I get together with my kids. Come on, naked eye gold. Last piece. I don't see any. Don't even see that gray strips running through this one at all, do we? See those dirty areas? Those really aren't the gray areas. See, that's a lot of like the dirt. I don't know. There's actually, you'll see like through that yellow seam, and you start seeing some of that gray. I'll take a look at the yellow here. But that's where you'll see it a lot of times, running right in through those seams. Kind of little cracks in there. I don't see any. Pretty neat. Really wanting to find a piece there. I don't think I'm going to be able to. But let's watch this one more. I know I said 1 minute ago. Well, that's a good looking piece right down there. Look at that piece right there. Little sliver. It's got that gray area running through it. Let's see. Looking. Don't see anything there. Let's look at this one. Basine Naked Eye Gold. One nice big naked eye piece to pay for the box. Versus all the crushing to get the fine stuff out. But then a lot of that's already crushed up for me, isn't it? I've been looking at rock crushers. You look at this with the thing. We're getting ready to call her today, or a day. I'm gonna head out to my farm. I'm gonna do a little trout fishing. I stock my pond in trout. I'm gonna feed my bees a little bit of liquid feed. Keep them healthy and get them through the winter. Well, early on ones. Whoop, I think I see some. Let's see, is that gold? Yep, see some gold, finally. It's in a little pocket. It's wire gold again. Almost looks like it's got some copper in it. There might be copper right there. That looks like copper in the bottom of that. See if you can see this or not. All focus for me there, cheesehead. Oh, dropped it. Right in. To get the lighting right. I just need to set my light up tonight. Right in that little pocket right there. It looks like there's copper in there. I'm talking about this pocket right up here on the top. First I thought it was gold, but it's got a really copper looking area to it. All different kinds of metals in here. So that stuff came up through the magma and stuff and deposited. You know I'm going to keep grabbing, don't you? It's interesting, isn't it? Whoa. See what that is. That's called fool's gold. But just to the right, there's some real gold. There's some real gold in this one. Nice little piece. There's some specimen gold. Right there. I don't know if that's naked eye gold though. You'll probably see the galena, the mica there that sticks out. Yeah, there's a lot of fool's gold, but I do see a section. It's got a little bit of regular gold in there. Not the easiest to find, I see it. That's interesting. So it goes right out to it, into the edge there, right where that white spot's in the edge there. There's some gold in there. Interesting. Yep, we found another little piece with a microscope. I know I keep looking, guys. I'm sorry. It's addicting. It's addicting. I found a big piece. That'd be neat if that was gold instead of just material. That does look yellow, doesn't it? Oh, it's got a big piece of wire gold in it. Holy cow. Holy cow. We found a good little seam of gold here. So right in that yellow section, wipe the dirt off of there. Like little strands of wire gold. Okay, y'all see where that, you ain't gonna be able to see it. But right in that yellow section right there, in the bottom of it, with the microscope, you can see some wire gold. It's actually in that seam. You see right in the middle of that yellow section, it's like a little brownish seam. As I roll and move, it's right in that seam there. There's some gold. And it's wire gold. That's pretty neat. Man, these microscopes are freaking awesome. Would never have seen it if I wouldn't have had this. That's a good note to end on. 60 power too, man. That's pretty strong. 60 power is pretty doggone strong when you're looking at that. awesome looking. I'm enjoying looking at it. Oh yeah. I can wash it off some more. Let me get a good focus on it again. Oh, I can see it. Got to get the microscope just right, the right distance, man. It is definitely small. Wow, it's tiny. See it right into the rocks. Wow, it's just so small. It's so small. This little fine wire gold. I gotta stop. Y'all get me to stop. Four of you still hanging in there with me. ECP, stop. We can look at this later. I'm just ready for that one piece of physical gold to look through and look at. I told Jason when I was looking at this stuff, buying a box of this, what I was going to do with it. So look at it online. You check out his channel. Let's see if we can pull it up there. You look right there at one section there. Yep, I see some gold there, some microscopic gold. Quite a bit of it. Wow, it's strung right on throughout there. Right through that area, right there. There's all kinds of gold right down in the seams. See where that little white seam runs? You can see little pieces of gold throughout there. Wow. Amazing. You see it right in the little cracks is what it is, and in the quartz. I tell you what, that's why this stuff, you need somebody like Jason to extract it. Because there's a lot more fine gold in this world than there is. Oh my God, look at this thing. Look at this, we'll save this for another time. How about that one? Oh, that's got all the gray areas in it too. That could be your piece right there. That's got your eye gold. You'd have to wet it and see. Look at that. See, it's that gray area. Wow. You know, I'm going to wash it. Look at it. Look at this. Now, that's the kind of stuff we're looking for right there. Right there. What do you think? That is definitely running right through the vein. That's the vein. Do we see any gold just with the naked eye gold? I'm not getting a good focus on it, I can tell you that. Now let's look this behind us. Oh wow, that helped. That helped focus. Guys, that's some really good looking gold ore. Isn't that Daddy Paul, if you're still on here? That's some good looking gold ore. I guarantee the microscope's gonna pick that up. Gold up in that. Guarantee it. I don't know if we're gonna find any pieces of naked eye gold, but man, that's a good crushing piece. Yep. Looking for some of that naked eye gold would be kind of nice, wouldn't it? Uh-oh. What's that right there? What's that right there? Let's see. Gotta find it again now. Thought I saw a little shimmer of gold. Did I lose it? Maybe it was just mica. see it now. Did you all see it? Let me look here. I'm looking quiet because I'm trying to sneak up on it. Trying to sneak up on the gold. I see the piece I was looking at. It's not gold. Nope. I've seen it. Oh, I'll have to look this one over some more later. It's a good looking piece though. Right there. All right, guys and gals, let's see if I can find this out. From Jason, Mount Baker Mining and Metals. Let me go to my channel, hit X on that. 4 of you still watching, which is probably one of them's me. Let's see if I can find it. He's got a video out right now. He just posted, so you guys can check it out. Let me see if I can hit my subscriptions, so it'll come out there. There's Veterans Day. People putting all kinds of Veterans Day specials up. Here it is. Okay, this is part 9. Let me see if I can find it there. So there he is. Opening my gold mine. So you gotta look at MBMM LLC. Mount Baker Mining and Metals. So put in MBMM, which is Mount Baker Mining and Metals LLC. In 5 hours, he's already got 24,000. So this is the stuff in part 9, mucking, high grading, and ghost town living. Opening my gold. That's part 9. There you go. So y'all check out Jason. Tell him ECP sent you. We'll get back together and go through some more of this stuff. But hey, thanks for watching, guys. Y'all keep on watching, and hey, I really had a good time. You think you've heard of him before? Watch it. It's addicting watching his videos. I watch them there late at night when the kids are asleep and stuff. But hey, let's do this. Here, right before you take off, good to see you too, Lake House Beach and Randy Page. Give you one more good last look at the gold. There you go. There's the real stuff. We just need some of that in that bag. Whoa, is right. Specimen crystalline gold. All right, guys, you all take care. Have a good one. I'll talk at you later. ECP, over and out.